These are the lesser-known news stories of the Ukraine war for Friday, January 2nd, 2026. Donbas News explains that scammers posing as carriers are offering to help Ukrainians with expired documents and who haven't applied for Russian documents leave Ukraine's Russian-occupied territories for a fee. However, once the fee is paid, the fraudulent carriers often leave the refugees stranded, and some of the scam victims are even forced to go back to Ukraine's Russian-occupied territories. Another story from Donbas News reports that Ukrainian soldiers destroyed 2 Russian anti-aircraft systems in eastern Ukraine's Donetsk region yesterday. One system was the Tor short-range surface-to-air tactical missile system, and the other system was it was a radar station. It was a 50 N6E radar station of the S-350 Vityaz complex, which was capable of detecting and tracking up to 40 targets at a time. And now we have an announcement from the Security Service of Ukraine, and they explain that 2 Russian collaborators were arrested and received life sentences after authorities learned that they gathered information on military positions in 3 different Ukrainian regions. One of the men is a Ukrainian man who had been displaced from his home in Kharkiv, in the Kharkiv region because of heavy local fighting. And he even joined the armed forces of Ukraine as a spy to spy from within and relay information to the Russians on Ukrainian military positions. And he recruited an accomplice to help him with his espionage activities, and that accomplice also received a life sentence. Now we have a story from Mezha. Russian occupation authorities in Starobilsk in Ukraine's Luhansk Oblast announced that certain properties will be declared ownerless and placed under Russian government control unless the current owners can file claims using Russian documents by the end of this month. And finally, we have a story from Suspilne, and they report that a Belgian shepherd named Sparky just received an award from the Dogs Heroes of Ukraine program for doing excellent work in the Pavlorad Antares canine detachment. Sparky has been credited with the recovery of more than 200 bodies of people killed in the war and also saved 3 lives while in service. If you like these videos, please be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.